It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Edward Cabrera. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
And now, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone, and the home opener is underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Blanco on the move, but the second baseman calls him off. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Riley Green.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. That's towards center. Judge has it sized up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Struck him out looking. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. You think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. Now, Kerry Carpenter. Cabrera back to work. Cabrera, a 6'5" righty. He features a changeup, a curve, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And a pitch. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. And that one in the air, center field. Judge drops into the glove, and there's one down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Out to short. Throws to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the run towards the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Brandon Lau. Tap foul at the plate. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3 up. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Javier Baez. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Cole.
And now the DH, Colt Keith. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the order now. Zach McKinstry will hit next. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Judge really on his horse for this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Riley Green digs in now. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Judge hustles it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Royals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Nice grab. Fires to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Tyrone Blanco steps in for the Royals. Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Late on that fastball. Line drive to short and caught. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Michael Garcia. Flying to left his first time. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. That one missing inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there. Witt at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Pitch way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here is Gleyber Torres. And it stays fair.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one is out of here. Here's Baez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field, down the line. He hauls it in. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Zach McKinstry. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Dylan Dingler. Blanco brings it in, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that.
1 and 2.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And ball one to Judge. Hit in the air, center field. And out number one on the grab. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Perez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Brandon Lau, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Double steal. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Cabrera back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching down, makes the catch. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Not even close there. Ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2 and 1. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Hard ground ball, base knock. And Gleyber Torres with a chance to make an impact here with 2 away. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Check swing, called strike. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0 and 2. 2 outs. That one ripped. Judge flying after this one, but won't get there. It's into the gap. Carpenter around third. He will score, and they put up the stop sign at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar, because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there.
Ouch, that one got him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blanco into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. On the ground right side, that's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two on, 1 out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball out to left field. Green has a beat on it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, here's the third baseman, Javier Baez. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Judge is under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. In the air out towards right center. Judge really on his horse for this one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Aaron Judge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these days you hear.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throws to second. He'll score easily. It's 5-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perez sizing this one up, brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting the second baseman.
So up now for Kansas City, Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. And it's even up.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Foul ball. In the air, left side. Green settles under it. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Dingler. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So digging in, Riley Green. Out to short, Witt. And a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 3. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Runner at first with 2 away. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Up the middle. They get the force. And that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Dairon Blanco. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the new pitcher in the game, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Number 48.
In the air to left center. Green settles under it. He's got it. There's 2 away. And here is Michael Garcia. Out to short, McKinstry. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. Falter back to work. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Now batter.
The batter now. Javier Baez.
Now pitching for the Royals. Number 60. Lucas.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Out towards right center field, Blanco. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Not in time. He's safe. And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Lau sends it to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Bottom of the eighth, and now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Dominguez, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's in there. And the count even at one. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and Hernandez is out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Carpenter giving chase. Lays out and makes the play. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats.
Designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Just missed.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they don't get an out on the play. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Lunges, but can't make the catch. Tries to get back and save.
He had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back here in Kansas City, here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Well struck, right field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And right back to the mound. And they're down to their last out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-3.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Everything was on time.
Mason Miller comes out trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Run around the move. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. The Royals down to their final strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Skubal with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm